Hi, welcome to the Destin Business Forum, brought to you by the Destin Area Chamber of Commerce. I'm your host, Amy Perry, and my guest today is Dennis Lichorwic. He is the owner, the boss, the president, the everything at the Center for Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Very good.
I just say my dentist.
That's good.
Because I actually go to you.
That you do.
I know I say that a lot, but I go to a lot of people that are on this.
Favorite patient.
Oh, yeah, I knew it. That's why you're on the show.
That's right. That's how I got him.
All right, so you have been in business for 20 years?
Yes, correct.
So I started seeing you when I was about, 10?
That's correct.
How does it feel?
It feels great. Feels old, now that we are talking about that, but I'm just proud. I'm really proud of myself and my team, my other doctors that I have. It's been, everything's not always roses. It's been up and down, but it's been 20 great years, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Yeah, all those tough times seem like when you get through them, you're like, yeah, I learned something from it,
Exactly.
or it was worth it.
Learn a lot from it.
I really do love your office. I love your front desk. They're
Thank you.
absolutely wonderful. You come in and they're like, hey, know you by name, talk to you, make you feel good. And I've never been one of those people that's been nervous about going to the dentist.
Yes.
But I know a lot of people are. What do you do to calm them down?
We have a lot of patients who are super anxious, and that's one of the, it's very, very common. From the way that dentistry used to be done and the ways in some places it may still be done, it is anxiety provoking, and we try to combat that every way possible. So from the way that the office looks, from the smells and the sounds, to the customer service, which we'll talk about, and then it goes down to, we have different levels of actually removing the anxiety with different kinds of medication. So whether it's nitrous oxide, which we have in every room, or medications that are appropriate for each person, we know how to help you get through it and do it comfortably.
But you won't give me laughing gas when I get my teeth cleaned. I don't
Sure,
know why.
sure I would.
You should.
We'll just turn it on for you.
Okay, we sort of spilled into this question, but tell me some of the things that make your practice unique.
I hope it's a lot of things, but the main things that I set out to do 20 years ago was to create an office that wasn't just about the small town that was Destin, Florida, and still pretty small. I studied some of the best practices in the country: California, New York, Atlanta, and I put that into my practice. And then I studied with Disney. I studied with Ritz Carlton, which is where we got the customer service that we're known for.
Okay.
So that wasn't, it's not all my. It's me taking what I've learned and bringing it to the practice. I have a restaurant upbringing, so a lot of the things that I learned is just about how to take care of customers in a restaurant. It's the same as you would take care of them in a dental practice. And then the other thing is that we keep on the cutting edge. We are committed to quality, cutting edge dentistry, and that changes every year, and our practice and what we offer changes every year with it. And that's been that's a tough commitment, because there's something new every year and we have to stay on top of it.
And that is something that is unique about your practice. I mean, there are some other practices that offer some of the same things, but when I came from Atlanta years and years and years ago, and was looking for a dentist, because I went back for a couple of years to my dentist, and then I found I was like, okay, it seemed like the same as I would get in a bigger market, if that makes sense,
It
right?
makes perfect sense. I took a lot of what I have from one of my good friends in Atlanta, who's Dr. Deborah Gray King, who is just fantastic. Anyways, that's how that all came to be. And that's why a lot of my patients were going back to Atlanta, Memphis, Nashville. But then I'm like, they started realizing you don't have to do that.
Yeah, got it. And you always seem so relaxed. Everybody is professional, but you just seem relaxed and like, yeah, I can handle it. It's not that I've been to a dentist that's like, oh my God, let me go look up in a book and see what's going on. But you just seem like you've got a really good,
Thank you.
control.
22 years. I've been out of school for 22 actually, but 20 years. I'm that old, and so with experience comes. There's not a lot that I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Everybody always says this is the worst you've ever seen, and I'm like, I'm sure it's not the worst I've ever seen.
I'm going to try to come. No, I'm not.
Sure.
No, I don't want to be the worst you've ever seen. Okay.
Amy Perry has beautiful teeth, just so everybody knows.
You give a lot back to the community.
Yes.
Why is that important to you to do?
I feel it's a blessing. I mean, to be in this community and have a business that's been open for 20 years, and it's also a responsibility that I want to give back to those that I can. I mean, as much as I can, and make the community better. So we give a lot to this weekend's Destin Charity Wine Auction. Really excited about going there. The American Cancer Society, the Children's Volunteer Health Network, which I was on the board for many years. I love that place. We are very fortunate to have that establishment in South Walton. They take care of all of the children that are in need, and they do it all for free. Pure donations.
Amazing, amazing. And good oral hygiene, dental care, that's important not just for your smile, but for the health of your entire body, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, that's just, people used to say that, and you're like, oh yeah, whatever.
No, it's
but that's
more and more. Every year they're coming out with more of the oral body connection
or yeah.
that it's not just high blood pressure anymore. It's now being linked to Alzheimer's disease, diabetes, pretty much everything that can go wrong because of the bacteria that gets into your body. This is the biggest influx of bacteria is coming through your mouth. So that's very important.
All right, I have two more questions. Let me see if I can get them in real quick.
Sure.
Any advice you would give to a new dentist starting out?
Yes, absolutely. You better find a mentor, a great mentor, and you better be a fanatic about continuing education, because what is happening outside of dentistry is really changing fast. But what you're learning in dentistry or in dental school is the same as it was 20, 30 years ago. There's no way they could do it all in the same 4 years. But what you really need to know is growing and expanding. Okay.
All right. And next and last question, unfortunately, but what's new? What's next for your practice?
For our practice, okay. So for our practice or for dentistry as a whole?
Your practice first, and then if we have enough time, dentistry as a whole.
Okay. Our practice. So we currently have 2 offices, one in Destin, one in Panama City Beach. The Destin office is going to be expanding because we have sort of come to a roadblock where we don't have enough room to help all of our patients and do it in a timely fashion. So we are going to expand and open up more hygiene rooms so that we shouldn't have a problem getting anybody in within a couple days.
Oh, wow. Okay, perfect. And 5 seconds, 10 seconds, what's new for dentistry?
Prepless. Everything's going to less prepping of your teeth. Don't cut down your teeth to make them better. There's no need to do that anymore.
Don't cut down your teeth?
Don't cut your teeth down.
Like file them down?
Don't have to do that anymore.
Okay, I didn't know about that. Come back because I want to hear more about that. All right.
I'm ready.
Thanks for watching.